first of all, anybody that's read the bill and would send out the email that was sent out is completely trying to mislead people. I mean, there's got to be either a radical misunderstanding or radical agenda to stop the reform that we're pushing in the legislature with Senator Russell and I. The bill, all it does is mandate that an attorney who's facilitating an adoption disclose what existing laws are in terms of expenses, fees, services, Indian blood issues, all the kinds of things that the grand jury in 2006 pointed out have been consistent problems with the adoption process. And people from around the country know Oklahoma to be a state that has serious challenges with its adoption code. And how can you be against making sure the birth parents and the adoptive parents have access to the information and the knowledge that will empower them to make sure that the adoption goes well, that they adopt a child that's suitable for them, that they understand, a birth parent understands what it means to terminate your parental rights. That's all it does. It doesn't require any social services, doesn't require anything else other than the production of this document disclosing the common pitfalls of adoptions. The other thing it does is say you can't waive, the judge cannot waive for good cause a home study. If you're going to place a child for adoption with a family that they're not otherwise related to, in other words, a non-kinship adoption, if you're going to adopt a child to a family that they're not related to, you do a home study. Simple as that. Why would you not do a home study? It doesn't mandate when it happens. I mean, I've heard one of the complaints, actually when I visited with the attorney that sent the email out on Friday, they might have to go to a foster home while they wait on the potential adoptive family to have the home study. No, the judge can just delay the home study or allow the home study to happen at a more convenient time. So it's the facts, the assertions in the email are completely misleading. I think there's a different agenda here, and it's unfortunate. I mean, we're right at the beginning of some serious reform, in addition to what the task force is working on now, to really making adoptions a viable and attractive option in Oklahoma. And I don't want to see it derailed by misleading statements. You know, I'm a staunch pro-life legislator, and to me, it's great to be pro-life, but you need to enhance the opportunities for birth mothers who don't want to keep the child to adopt the child rather than to abort. And that's exactly what this does. And one of the assertions in the email is going to increase abortions because of all these burdens we're going to place on families. And I mean, it's completely the opposite. It's to educate them and require a home study so that everybody can have confidence that this placement is a good one and that everybody knew the facts going into it, and there's hopefully no regret on the other end. And right now that's not the case in too many adoptions in Oklahoma. So the bird's eye view of this thing is to make it the most attractive option to a mother who's considering what to do with their unborn child.